4월 24일 기사입니다. South Korea to face further market shock in Q2 amid COVID-19 pandemic. Economy contracts 1.4% in Q1, likely to log negative or zero growth in 2020. After marking the steepest contraction in more than a decade amid the new coronavirus fallout, South Korea's economy is likely to confront further shocks over the upcoming months, financial authorities warned Tuesday. The production indexes for private consumption and service industries have hit their worst level since the global financial crisis, Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Hong Nam-gi said in a meeting of economy-related ministers in Seoul. The temporary recovery trend in investments and exports partly countered the slowing growth pace in the first quarter, but possibilities are mounting that the global economic downturn will prolong in the second quarter to deliver further shocks to the real economy and the job market. Bracing for economic hardships ahead, the minister vowed to unveil the half-year economic policy roadmap and an additional extra budget bill plan by early June. He also proposed support measures for 5 key industries which have taken the most extensive hit from the epidemic and consequent quarantines: automobile, aviation, shipping, oil refining, and shipbuilding. The top fiscal policymakers' gloomy remarks came shortly after the Bank of Korea announced that the country's economy shrank 1.4% on quarter in the January-March period, which was the sharpest fall since the 3.3% on quarter drop observed in the fourth quarter of 2008. Private consumption sank 6.4% on quarter, recording the lowest figure since the 13.8% contraction in the first quarter of 1998, which was during the Asian financial crisis, data showed. Exports slipped 2% on quarter, while facility investment gained 0.2% and construction investment climbed 1.3%. The contraction pace of the domestic market had slowed down, but the employment situation, which aggravated in March, are likely to stay sluggish for a while, said Park Young-soo, head of the Central Bank's Economic Statistics Department. Despite recent predictions by credit rating agencies and international organizations, the BOK suggested that the country might be able to keep its growth in the positive range this year with some luck, even if the on-quarter growth dipped below zero in the second quarter. There is a possibility of achieving a positive growth in the 0% range should the final quarter's performance turn out to be similar to that of last year. The quarterly growth for October-December last year jumped to 1.3%, mostly on the back of the government's active fiscal spending. Earlier this week, Standard & Poor's predicted that the Korean economy will shrink 1.5% this year, but will post a recovery next year. We believe the current shock is only temporary and GDP growth will rebound strongly to 5% in 2021, supported by the release of pent-up consumption built during the pandemic and the government's stimulus measures. It said in a statement, Korea has expanded the size of its financial aid package to 240 trillion won this month, up 90 trillion won from the previous amount to support coronavirus hit businesses. Thank you.